What up, what up, what up? Thank you for tuning back in and listening pleasure. I'm your host, the one, the only Rob G.
I promise you one day it ain't gonna be our little podcast. It's gonna be a conglomerate.
And also it brings it full circle. If you go into it and buy a property with a family member.
Oh, shit. Well, hello there. What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know the vibe, man. It's your boy Mike V. Rob G will be here shortly. This was supposed to be the Melvin interview. Hopefully he'll reach out. But if not, man, it's been 3 weeks. So we took 2 weeks off. 1 week had some things to do, and then we really preparing for what's to come for y'all. So we took another week off, refresh so we could get back. We got some dope stuff lined up. Like I said, it was supposed to be the Matt Melvin interview. First and foremost, y'all already know how we do. Hit the button. Tell your friends to tell their friends we outside. It's your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. And of course, I'm the co-host, Mike V. I'm holding us down for a second. And during this second, I'm allowed to speak on something or anything I want to speak on. And I believe right now a subject to be spoken on going into the playoffs for youth football in our area. I don't know how much I like spring football. It's kind of bad. I think organizations take money from anybody. I think it's some organizations out there teaching some bad practices to kids. But that's secondary to me to the way adults act on the sideline and in the stands. That's supposed to be teaching these kids and supporting these kids. Grown people standing at a football field talking crazy to kids, whether they 12, 14, or 10, is just crazy to me. 8, like that's just crazy to me. For people to act like in order to support your team, you got to talk bad to or down on other teams. That's tough too, but we talking about kids. Like we really talking about kids. Like just because my kid playing against a kid don't mean I think a kid a bum, or you know what I mean. Like it get bad. It's a bunch of adults screaming across the field at other adults, and then we wonder why these kids have attitude problems and don't listen. Because the adults around them and the people in mentor, coach, motivator, whatever title you put on top of them, those people are pretty bad. At the same thing, we trying to tell the kids that they need to taper back on. I be often wondering if, like, when the coaches, because everybody taping everything. I wonder if the coaches actually speak to the parents. And I had situations last week and this week, and like a lot of the head coaches in youth football don't understand that you are responsible for your entire sideline. And if I, as a referee, decide that one of the guys or parents on your sideline need to be ejected and that person don't leave, that's a penalty on you. A penalty on your sideline becomes a penalty on you as the head coach, and you can be ejected as the head coach for what the sideline is doing. Um, and I watch a lot of kids work hard, like, and I watch a lot of adults who say they there to support them. I bet you if you talk to a lot of them kids happy you there, but sometimes they prefer you won't. Um, to always have to be the loudest, the craziest, the don't let my kid get hit, or that's my boy, or ain't nobody better than my kid, and you all that on the sideline. Um, it's a little much. It is a little much, and uh, you probably don't realize it because you said plainly you trying to live through that kid's athletic ability. And you reliving your glory days, and you so high because of it, that you don't really be realizing that you embarrassing the shit out of that kid. What's up, Alan? I just turned to the comments. I didn't know you was in there. What's up? How you? And not only is you embarrassing that kid, like some of that stuff you're doing, taking the love of the game of football away from that kid. He can't tell you. He's scared of you. You can punish him. He can get in trouble for speaking his mind to you. I'm telling you, I'm on the field with him. I hear him talk about you. I see the looks on their faces. He ain't like, if you think that your kid proud that his daddy screamed across the field at the other coaches and called them bitch ass niggas and said meet me in the parking lot, he not he not he came to play some football. He don't yeah, I know somebody else I saw through social media said that during their game it was grown people calling little 10U, 14U girls bitches, and saying they wish the girls grow up and go to jail. Like, you an adult. You not embarrassed a little bit? Like, a little bit? Well, you should be. You should be. If you part of, and I ain't gonna say no organizations, but this season we done had to cancel 2 games from one organization because it really seems like their coaches teaching kids to hurt kids. What up, fellas? What up? What up? What up?
He got a little feedback.
Hold on.
Like, we literally had one game, we had like 5 targeting calls. We got kids who literally, even though a kid going down, diving, trying to lead with their helmet to hurt kids, and you got a sideline that's cheering that on and acting like that's what they teaching these kids. Like, I think organizations that's allowing organizations to put teams in got to start doing thorough background checks in a lot of different ways. And man, I think some of these commissioners or presidents need to start going to some of these practices to see what's really being taught to these kids, man, because like it's about three sports that you don't want to do no playing in. You don't want to be out there just lollygagging around because you can get a life-threatening injury. Like football, your life, you can get an injury where you never walk again. You can't be out there teaching kids to not the proper way. And I also think these organizations got to do a better job. Like a lot of people don't understand that. Like referees in high school and up don't deal with the same thing referees from youth sports deal with. Youth sports, man, the parents right there up on you. Ain't no stadium with these people all the way back with a security barrier and all. Like them parents right there. Like them parents right there up on you. And they talk so crazy and vile and act like, oh, that's a referee. He ain't supposed to. Man, at some point we got to get a hold on that. And I also had, and I ain't gonna say organizations again, some ladies from an organization stand on the sideline for 15, 20 minutes after their game and wouldn't leave me alone. And then the moment I said something to them, they run to the commissioner of the org like I'm the bad guy. Like, and again, I don't care for real. Like at some point, I don't care where we at. I was in my 20s going back and forth with a pastor. Because at some point I'm gonna stand for my respect. The way I'm gonna stand for my respect. So I don't really care. I more care because of the stain y'all putting on kids
I
around
can't hear
y'all,
nothing.
or the stain y'all putting on kids
Okay, I can
around
hear it
y'all,
now. I can hear it.
and the things y'all teaching kids that's improper,
I can't hear Mike.
not just for football, but for life. But welcome, fellas, man. I just did a monologue till y'all got here.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Well, first of all, we're excited to be back. We've been off for a few weeks.
And I meant
We
to
had to
say
get some
something.
things.
I ain't noticed at first. We back on stream, y'all.
Yeah. We had a few weeks off. We was doing some things. It actually worked out good because I definitely had a lot going on and some crazy things. But nature of the business, man. You have a show lined up that's been lined up, and one thing about it, the guy was on way early. He was on at 8 o'clock, sitting in the lobby. I gotta be. He was on sitting in the lobby at 8 o'clock when I checked in. But we don't come on at 8:30, so maybe like 8:20 or something. We come on and figure out what we got to do. But like you say, it's part of the business. This ain't the first no show we didn't have. We done had 2, 3 no show guests, and we just got to keep rolling on with the show. I think that's your feedback again, Joe. It's getting louder.
Yeah,
With that being said, we will be doing the I got it right here. Been waiting on the Nintendo Switch. We'll be doing that raffle Saturday live. I don't know what time. We'll let y'all know at least an hour or two in advance. Saturday live, we're gonna spin the wheel and pick the lucky winner. Once again, you got several more days to win your Nintendo Switch. Is $5 a raffle ticket, or you get 5 for $20.
we got a raffle.
We got that going on, and I'm about to open up the sign up thing for the speed dating. Sign up thing for the speed dating. Yak, what's happening, Yak?
Yak bug. Hey, you ain't never lied.
Yak said it's like that because they took the fun out of youth sports and coaches and the parents push back some and the parents and coaches looking for a star that's gonna get them out of the hood. Man, that's the case in the end. Listen, that's about 50% of it. That's 50% of it, but that's easier for the parents to push that narrative instead of parenting and raising their kids, right, man? You can't expect the kid. What you expect from the kid when the mama at all the youth events, drunk, fucked up, cussing at everybody, fussing at everybody? What you expect the kid to do? You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with the coaches. You know what I
So
mean?
listen, it's a running joke between me and the ref crew from last year where, like, I was just looking on the sideline, right?
Yeah, buy you some raffle tickets out and they're available.
And then like you notice the loudest person on the sideline. And that's my son, right? And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Never. And I mean,
But
Oh, never.
we also gotta call a spade, right?
Trying to send you a YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
And when you turn your head and you hear all that noise, and she got on a shirt with no bra.
It's a whole lot. I know what you want to say, but listen, just make it simple.
Hold on, because in that same day on the other sideline, the dude who was the loudest, he had on, goddamn it, probably 17 gold chains. Goddamn it, like you making all that noise, and then when the game over, you and your son waiting for somebody to come pick y'all up. Like, like I'm a heavy advocate for you being a representative for everybody who carry your last name and bloodline, bro. And it's a lot of parents. It's a lot of parents that don't mind embarrassing their kid for the sake of the parent getting their attention.
All the time. And it ain't just like that with the sports. If you go to them kids' school, it's the same fucking parents, bro.
Your mama will come to school in pajama pants and a bonnet for a parent-teacher conference. That is crazy.
And it's never no accountability on the child. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the teachers hating my kid. They did. Man, we talked about this a million times. I ain't gonna beat this junk over and over again. They know. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Man, I wish my man Melvin would have jumped on today. He was in there. Man, let me see if he even hit me back.
Man, we did research and got prepared. Like we was prepared for an interview.
Yeah, a real interview. But hey, yeah, Mike. I watched the joint on YouTube today, man. They saying in what 2-3 years, kids sports, AAUs and all that went from 20 billion to $40 billion industry. So now all the private equity funds are buying up all the ice hockey rings and all the fields, and it's crazy. Like one mama, she got 3 boys. She spent about $25,000 a year on all they sports, and she, hoping to get them in a scholarship. And I'm looking at her like, baby girl, if you put that 25,000 in a Roth IRA or whatever, like you probably in about time they get to where they need to be, at least you can borrow half or either most of that money to pay for. Yeah, like it's I watched that joint today. It's crazy.
No, so fuck, I ain't know I was gonna take this turn, but you talking about that is from my generation, right? I do. Fuck that. I took my own horn and shit, right? A little bit. I was a fucking nerd. Like, I was one of them kids who tutored the smart kids. Goddamn it, like, nigga. And I had a lot of people from our hood that was like that. Like, a lot of people don't know Abu the Butcher was in all the Excel classes. Like, that bitch he just ain't go to school, but that bitch was a fucking genius. Like, and Shaney, and like, it was a lot of us, right? And if I got mad in my 20s at the adults from our generation, one of the things I was upset was, like, even though we was in the hood, you know, you could look at that kid and tell that kid was gonna go to college. Why we weren't prepared? Why do that kid gotta take on $35,000 to go get the education that you telling him he gotta have? Ain't that kind of your responsibility as the parent?
Yeah.
Why he gotta go in the military in order to try to get college money? Why you won't doing what you was like? We took a lot when they first started putting kids in uniforms. I say they taking more and more responsibility away from parents, man. Like, just run to Walmart, get them 5 uniforms. We ain't never got to worry about nothing else. Like, parent and during that time, parents stopped being parents, man. Parents is like babysitters now, bro. Think about what I'm saying. Them people is just like, you can sleep at my house. I got to make sure you don't die and hurt yourself. But yeah. Like, my bad. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent.
No, you
good,
right,
man.
You right.
Man, I was looking, y'all see the thing in Texas where the guy was trying to do the carjacking with the dude and his family in the car, and he had to gun him down, man.
That looked like he was in a psychotic state of mind, because the dude had the gun in his hand the whole time.
Yeah, he ain't care nothing about that.
Yeah, it was like he was in a psychotic state or something. Like, he was determined to take that particular car.
We see your comment. Who this? Bon. I see your comment. I don't know if you mean comment or message. If you messaging us, give you an email. You can email us on. I'll put it down in the comment. But if you're on our page, matter of fact, like I said, the website is up. I'm gonna put the website up.
Go leave some messages, man. We got video messages, we got voice messages. Y'all can leave them junk up there.
Talk to us.
Yeah, drop them. We all yeah, Vaughn, we were seeing it on yeah, I ain't even put it. I'm glad I proofread before I hit the. Yeah, I see you on the Facebook. You said hey, I said hey, and put it up there. But I guess I don't know if it come through because Vonda said her thing won't let no comment on Facebook. But I got you. Here come yours up here. You right here. This what we got earlier. I seen earlier you posted that. You said hey guys, and we said hey.
Hey.
Yeah, we got you on YouTube though. Let me make sure I got that.
Whole time.
Podcast.com. Big Pook, what's up, baby?
I swear to God. When I see the name, that Big Homie, what up with it?
Yeah,
what's up, Pook? Why?
I appreciate you tuning in the comments, man. But yeah, though they said he ran into another car, crashed the car, got out of that, and went. But they say he was known for carjacking though.
So who got shot? The carjacker?
Yeah, the carjacker. Like he tried to. The man was in the car with his whole family, like 5, a wife and like 5 kids. He came up and straight just.
They gonna cancel me. I'm gonna say something out loud though. You ready?
I'm gonna try to fan. Let me see if I can fan the shit.
Good for him, goddammit. I would have shot the shit out that nigga too.
And they didn't charge the guy. They said they ain't charging the guy. It was self-defense. No doubt, big dog.
Definitely appreciate that, big homie. Definitely.
Yeah, he supposed to. Yeah, he got up out of here real quick.
Yeah, listen, bro. Those be the stories I like to hear. Like when I love watching the bully getting beat up on YouTube, bro. You just keep talking to somebody, then they rock off. And goddamn it, you get beat up all good. Like I love that shit.
Hey, it's funny because we're supposed to have some bullying
Leave people
subjects.
alone.
Yep.
Leave people alone.
Let me see if I can find part of it.
Do I think how many shots did he shoot?
Oh, she probably emptied the whole thing on.
Yeah, I think he gave everything.
She said, "Do you think he shot too many shots?"
No, your adrenaline.
No.
He shot.
He supposed to shoot the kill.
Did he have shots left? Did he have shots left?
Because if he had shots for every person in that car, he used the bullet.
Because if he had shots left, he ain't shoot enough. If you ask me, goddamn.
No, he hit him about 7 times though.
Yeah, okay.
Well, hit at him. I don't know how many times he hit him.
Let me see if I can share this joint real quick. Getting back on screen, I gotta remember how to.
Question, Vaughn?
Yeah, V. If you need the link, you know, we always give you the link to come on.
Uh-oh. Hell yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get it.
You know, people supposed to, man, stop playing. Leave people alone, yo.
Let me see where y'all at. Can y'all see what I'm saying? Oh, y'all see it. Y'all can see it.
Yeah, let me make it bigger.
It ain't playing it though. Y'all can't hear it?
No, it's I can't hear it. We tried to get in a nigga car.
Yeah. It's another video. I'm gonna have to find and show it.
With his whole family in there.
Yeah, you'll see everybody running. I don't know why that joint ain't playing no sound.
Yeah,
I might have to show it from YouTube. Yeah, I might have to do it from YouTube soon.
No, but in this world, that's why, like,
let me stop.
Listen, man, I know I talk about violence a lot. I don't want nobody to do nothing to nobody, but I be wanting people to be prepared to do something to everybody, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't have a weapon. Like, in today's world, I don't know why you wouldn't have a weapon. Like, something happened in our city that changed the way I looked at having weapons. Remember our city made CNN because them young boys was just jumping old people, and they jumped that dude and put him in the dumpster, and they had stomped him in the chest and left like a Timberland, goddamn it, print in his chest. That
was about leaving the skate ring or some shit, right?
It was like 2002, 2003.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it was then. I thought it was something before then when they stomped the guy out in the.
Man, listen, I wish I would go outside without a weapon of some sort. Man, hit you on your head with a pipe. You better leave me alone. Like, leave people alone, man. Leave people alone. Cause I'm not gonna be the dude that's on the billboard. God damn it. Can you tell me what happened to him? No, hell no. Something gonna happen to somebody. And this,
Hey,
this world's scary as hell.
Look, let's talk about podcasts. Let's talk about Boosie and Vlad TV.
Yeah, man. That's
Vlad beefing with everybody, ain't
he? Yeah.
He beefing with Aaron Spears too, ain't
he? Yeah. You think he wrong for asking for an extra 10 bands?
He ain't wrong for asking if you think that's what it is. Vlad claimed he looked at the numbers and looked to see what it was and what they was making. He couldn't afford it. Well, if you couldn't afford 10, give him 5. Meet him halfway. Let's make better products so we can get you the extra 5 that you was looking for. We got another guest in. Y'all welcome Vaughn to the stage.
What?
What's
Hey,
going on?
fine. I'm sorry, y'all, because I couldn't text. I mean, right? So I talk faster than I write. Really quick. Well, one, I'm in agreement with that father. Like I would have did the same shit. And you're right. Everybody should have a gun nowadays. Two, I have a question because some of my friends we were debating about this. Do you think boys should hit girls? Like, you ever see those fights where girls be fighting boys? And sometimes the boys don't hit back, and then sometimes the boys slam the girl, and people be like, "Oh, that was wrong," blah blah blah. And I saw one where a girl was in a fight with another girl, and the girl was pulling her hair out. So she was asking her brother. She said, "Beat, get that bitch, Daquan, whatever, right?" So he snatched the girl off her hair and punched her in the face, and she fell straight out. Do you think that was right? Do you think boys should hit girls? Or
Let
do
me go
parents
first.
teach their sons you should hit girls back?
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
I don't know how old the people was that you talking about,
Mm-hmm.
but imagine your child coming in there and say, "Mom, my brother ain't helped me fight." Then he got to wrestle with the mama and daddy. Like, how you let somebody beat your sister up? How you in my eyes, is it wrong? I think it's wrong to hit a woman, but it's right to defend yourself. You know what I mean? If that make any sense, it's wrong to hit a woman, but it's right to defend yourself because sometimes you have a natural reaction of when you're being punched on. It's just a natural reaction that your fist move. You know what I mean? Like some of us, we grew up in defense mode our whole life. We ain't grow up in Bel Air or nothing. We grew up in the hood.
Exactly. Hey, I go with this. So let me ask before they answer this. I'm gonna just ask you this before I even answer. I think it's more alarming that we always saying the guy shouldn't hit the girls back. What now we as parents gonna tell girls it's not okay for you to just go hit a boy because you thinking he don't supposed to hit you back? That shit is played out. You hear so many parents telling, "Oh, he ain't gonna hit you back. He a boy." Everybody ain't raised that way nowadays. He gonna knock your block off. You put your hands on him because I ain't saying it's right, but it ain't right for her to hit him neither. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody just said that her joint faded out. Yeah, you're right, Pookie, man. Women's supposed to know that. Like, we got to get better at that. And it's so many people to be like, "Oh, don't hit her. She a girl." But you watch this girl terrorize this boy for 10 minutes and you ain't say one word. If it's my son, I don't know. But if my son retaliated and you go crazy, then you're going to have a real fucking problem because you should have said something to the girl first when you was watching it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be putting their hands on nobody if you don't want nobody to hit you back. It's just that fucking simple. Keep your hands to yourself and you ain't got to worry about nobody hitting you.
Period. Like that's
No matter
literally
male, female, nobody. Keep your hands to your fucking self.
It's literally that simple. And I'm gonna take the conversation a little bit different since we got here.
Yeah.
You
Come
spoke
on
on
back when you can, Vaughn.
you spoke on something about like why not teach our daughters to not put their hands on boys, right? But think about in our community. Who teach girls how to interact with boys? Like boys are taught how to treat girls, how to open doors, how to take out the trash. Like, what are girls taught as it pertains to how to interact with boys?
See, listen. When I get on this joint, they think I be tripping. They don't teach. They ain't.
All right, so I understand. I can look at
I'm
both of
gonna think the
y'all.
political way to say. I'm gonna look at the political way to say it before I answer. Go ahead.
Man, you realize what the conversation was supposed to be today? Ain't no goddamn politically correct shit we got to say.
Yeah, is I grew up in a kind of hostile environment. You know what I mean? I grew up with Rob as well, and I never seen really no yelling and arguing between Louise and JoJo for the most part. I never seen, but in my household, I seen my mama going at it with her boyfriend. You know what I mean? So, it's passed down trauma, I believe, because we don't come from that lifestyle where this don't happen. So, if it's not your house, it's the neighbor's house that you see the interaction with the dude and the woman fighting, or it's the person down the street. We literally didn't grow up in these situations where these situations rarely happen. I'm talking about this a daily occurrence. Oh, did you see Miss Jackie and Mr. Joe fighting? You see what I'm saying? So we grew up around it, so it's a little bit different. But like my sister had some of the baddest hands in Newport News ever seen for a female, but she was raised with 3 brothers, you know what I mean? And they taught her how to fight and stuff like that. So, but I think every situation is different from region to region, city to city, neighborhood to neighborhood, because I'm pretty sure 2 parents that went to Harvard ain't gonna teach they're gonna teach their daughter how to be a woman, and compared to that woman on Section 8 with a boyfriend who's selling nickel bags of weed. You know what I mean? It just don't really coexist. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to do with where we come from, how we raise our parents, our grandparents. I wish like hell I'd never seen some of the things that I seen in my household. I wish like hell I'd never seen some of the things.
But here's the thing, right?
Yeah, you're right, Pookie.
I know too many people who come from where we come from who made it to the other side.
Yeah.
Who was determined, that came up like we came up, like, everybody got a story. It's different, but it's kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got a story. So they came up like we came up, but they were determined to get out of it. I see some of them on Facebook, and I know your childhood. Like, I don't want to say names and shit like that, but I know a dude who mama was a drunk and daddy was a goddamn crackhead, and they fought all the time. But that man was determined that I'm gonna turn 18, I'm gonna get me a scholarship, I'm getting the fuck from around here, and we ain't seen him since. You feel what I'm saying? And he been successful his whole life, right? Like, I've seen girls go to college and get a real education and change their life because of that education. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and Harbor Homes, the towers, really circle, like, you name it, they lived in all of them. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, the way I always looked at it was, like, when do we change the cycle? Like, I get it.
Let's go back to what you asked. Hold on. When you finish, though, go ahead.
Because I still, like, I question whether or not, as a community, as a people, we really want to see the next generation do better than us. Like, I came up, that's all I heard. Like, my dad wanted our generation to be better than his generation. And he preached to us that as soon as you start making babies, you're supposed to want their life to be better than yours. And them to be better people, have better opportunities and be better people than you. You feel what I'm saying? And I've been questioning whether or not as a people we are like that anymore. Like, I really don't think, like, I really think if
you don't have to question, you already know it. You know it.
To her out Harbor Home, she will, and be cool with that.
You know, people don't, how they say the saying go, people want to see you do good as long as you ain't doing better.
You ain't doing better than them.
Yeah. Pookie say, Mike, the problem is people too busy trying to be their kids' friends instead of being a fucking parent. Yeah, no question.
Absolutely.
So that's what I was about to say. So back to what Mike said. Let me see what y'all think. Like, who really showing the females, the young girls, how to be ladies? Like, and they get mad when you say, like, who really showing them how to be ladies? It take a lady to show you to be a lady.
You grew up in church. I'm going to ask you a question. This shit gonna sound crazy, but think about what it meant back then compared to what we have now. When was the last time you seen a girl have on a dress with a slip on?
Shit. They wear everything see through.
Like, when the last time you see somebody really be a lady? Like,
doesn't make that way. That's some old school stuff. Nobody wear no slip. They wearing Spanx. Okay.
You lucky if they got on. You lucky if they got on underclothes. You know what I'm saying?
If that. But you know what? Who's teaching?
Hold on. But they wearing Spanx because Spanx lift some stuff up and make some stuff look better than it's really. Oh shit, man. That's another conversation. That's another conversation.
It's shapewear. It's shape. Okay. Listen, I think ladies, I think women should teach I think overall women teach their daughters how to be ladies, hopefully. And I think men teach their daughters how a lady should be treated. That's how it should go. I think that's how it should go.
But see,
let me ask you this.
In our community, we teaching our daughters to be independent women.
Okay, that's not a bad thing either.
So let me ask this.
It's for the family structure.
When we saying females, right? We saying females, women's, and ladies. What makes that female the lady? What makes that female the woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to know the difference. Where the difference come in?
And I'm not going to speak for all ladies and women. I would say.
But we just saying in general. You gotta know. So when you look at a girl, you be like, oh no, she's not a woman. She's not a lady.
I don't say that, but it's funny because I mean, just me off the top of the head, I think when I think a lady, but I don't want to say pretty, I don't want to say that. I just think a lady, it's something about a class with it. Okay. Like, I think women in general is feminine, right? So when we say women in general, we speaking in whole, that's a woman. She's feminine. She's a woman. She's born a woman, whatever, right? I think, but when a lady consider herself a lady, I think she hold herself to a certain standard. Because sometimes I say I'm a lady. Look, sometimes. And sometimes I can be something. Stop it. Excuse me. But I would say I'm a lady, right? But I just a lady hold herself with a certain amount of class. Like, I don't think a lady would be out there with see-through clothes at a club dancing with her legs open, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's ratchet behavior. I think a real lady to me, when I probably identify with that, I don't know. I'm speaking for me. So I don't want to speak for, we went to Juan's a couple of weeks ago, and it was nothing but girls dancing with each other, but it was scissoring. Okay. And I just said, wow, it was a lot of men out there, people just videotaping the whole thing. To me, it was like porn. I mean, they were like really scissoring, dancing with each other, grinding. I was like, I feel too old. I mean, it was just too much, and I wouldn't consider that a lady, me personally. I just feel like a lady wouldn't do that. That's a young girl behavior. That's that street young mentality. I mean, I think it's the music also. I think the way the music is, I'm outside in these streets, whatever. I think people run with that, So that's just me personally. I can't read the comments, so I don't know what other ladies might be saying, but that's just me. I just think a lady might hold herself to a certain standard when she considers herself a lady.
Pookie say he missed that.
Huh?
No, I'm reading the comment.
Oh, I can't see the comment. What did you say?
He said he talked right there. He missed that.
There you go. Read that.
Definition of a woman.
That should have been up there for you. Ask me, Rob. Ask me that. Let's see what I said.
I just want to look. I'm about to give you the definition of what it said related to. I said, let me pull it up so we can have something to talk about. Go ahead, Joe, or whoever want to read that. I'm about to click off to something else real quick.
Definition of a woman, of a biological, scientific, an adult human female, typically defined by chromosome XX, reproductive anatomy, ovaries, uterus, and the ability to produce eggs, everyday/social. An adult female person. The word focus on biological sex more than behavior or matters. Example, she's a woman in her 30s who works as a truck driver.
That's what I said earlier, like a woman is born female. That's like overall general, a woman is a woman, I like to see what a lady is.
Oh, this comment is right here. It just taking a second to post. I already posted it. I'm just waiting on it. All right, here we go. I think it came up. Let me see.
Oh shit!
All right, here we go.
There you go.
What, Mike? Go ahead, Mike.
You tell me who teaching this shit these days.
Well, I was kind of right. I said your whole stuff for a certain class. I said that, right? I pretty much said
Go
both
ahead.
of them.
Somebody.
Definition
Somebody
of
go
a
ahead.
lady.
Somebody say-
Definition of a lady, traditional. A woman who behaves in a polite, refined, and socially appropriate way, often tied to class, manners, and self-control.
Oh man.
Modern everyday.
Things that kill 90% of the jokes.
It can't be. No one's to the T. You know, no one's to the T.
Modern everyday. A respectful or polite way to refer to a woman, often emphasizing grace, poise, or courtesy. She held the door open for everyone. That's a lady.
Who wrote this mess?
Like,
Yeah,
It's-
Well, that's a lady. They said it. They said it. That's a lady.
Hold on.
I ain't got a definition, but I can explain it to you. You ready?
Yeah. See the new age people, they gonna say this is socially construct. You can't defend because of whatever I grew up in, this all that I seen. So that's what I think.
They can't keep changing shit for how you because you don't know. They can't keep changing shit because they don't fit the criteria, bro.
But you can't say she a lady because she hold the doors. It's open ended. When you say what is a lady,
yeah, the example is a little crazy. But if you look at how it break it down and explains it, that's the example was piss poor what they gave at the end. But everything else, pretty much you could go off.
But that's what I said, right? A certain class, Now, listen, Mike. Doesn't mean it's going to be to a T. Not to. It's not going to be always to a T. It's not going to.
Hold on. I ain't going against y'all, but look, let's travel to Africa, right? Are they less of ladies because they don't wear tops?
No,
that's their culture.
They live in
that's the culture.
Hold on.
Typical.
Please let me go right quick. Hold on. Let me go right quick because I can give you exact like I don't have a definition. I just can make you understand what I mean. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
That chick that's working that goddamn customer service at Walmart, who mad as a bitch at you because you left with some shoes that really can't fit. You need them shits for work, and she actually got to do some work. That ain't a lady. That is absolutely not a lady. It's a bunch of words you can call her, but lady ain't one of them.
Mike, it could have been a bad day. I'm just saying.
Listen. Bad days send you to prison. Like, we got to stop giving people excuses. Like, everybody has bad days. That don't give you an excuse. If I didn't cause your bad day, how do I got to deal with your attitude? I didn't cause your bad day. I came to a job that you filled out an application and accepted to get service. Your attitude don't come with that.
That's right. A lady ain't gonna be doing no attitude out in public. Lady, listen, we know the difference from a lady.
So what is she, a woman? She's a woman. Overall.
She's a lot of words, but it ain't lady.
She a female to me.
She held the door open, goddammit. Did she hold the door open? Shit. It said she held the door open.
We all know, right?
Right.
Charleston White said this and he said it to a T. We all know a real lady, because a real lady come in the room, you gonna straighten up. Hey man, don't pull your pants up around that lady. Hey, don't do that. Don't curse around her. Don't do that. But them regular old women and like Mike say, a whole lot of other words, you ain't worrying about that around them. You know what I'm saying? And a lady not gonna sit there and be arguing with you in public, give you that type of energy. She gonna be graceful. She ain't got time for all that foolishness.
What's the difference between a man and a guy? Somebody said there's a difference between man, guy. Wait, it was man, guy. It was something else.
A man handle responsibility. Like, a man handle responsibility, whatever responsibility is. All them other words, they come with different caveats other than handling your responsibility. If you If you a real nigga,
You want to say a guy or a man? You want
So
to
when
say
people say he's
guy
a
or
good
male?
guy, he's a good guy. That's not a good thing. He's a good guy.
well, he might be a good guy, but he don't got no money.
Listen,
So he can't pay no
when
bills. He can't help you in no way, shape, or form. He might not know how to treat a lady. He just know how to be respectful to all people around him. He might not know how to treat you.
Pookie said,
Like
to make it simple, he says the mindset.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A man gonna take care of responsibility. Like everything else that a man can be described as come with a
Hey, listen,
caveat.
it's
It ain't
simple. Like you say, do you want you a good guy or do you want you a good man? You know what I'm saying? So you know what a guy is. That's some old bullshit like a little boy play toy. But you want a man. You want you a real man, a good man, rough man, tough man. You want you a man. Whatever it is a man. It ain't a guy.
Cause a good guy gonna sit in the car with you and wait for AAA to come.
What's up, G?
Get tired and it's raining. A grown man gonna get out in the rain and go and change and put that goddamn donut on so we can go about our goddamn business. Like it's an absolute difference. It's an absolute difference.
You said the guy going to sit in the car?
What? Hell, you gonna sit right in a good guy gonna sit in the car and wait for AAA just like we gonna be out here
Well,
for
what
3
happened if
hours.
the guy doesn't know how to fix it?
Yeah, the man gonna know how. The man gonna know how because that's
So is it a
man.
bad thing if he doesn't know how, but he decides to look on YouTube to learn it? Stop that.
Because he getting it done.
No,
He had to learn it
no.
from somewhere.
Again, a man handles responsibility. That
no matter how he
doesn't
do
mean
it,
you know what you're doing all the time.
All right, let me. You know, I got to play the advocate.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
You
I got something for y'all since we talk.
Hold on. You really think Jeff Bezos getting out the car and changing the tire? You really think Jeff Bezos?
But hold on.
Think Jeff Bezos?
He ain't gonna sit there for 3 hours either.
Huh?
He also
hold on. In the rain, you know, because y'all say he take care of a lot of business and stuff. See,
okay.
So the construct of everything. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just trying to get everybody to see every point. You know, so what if me and the girl had a discussion like, look, we just gonna sit in this car.
If Jeff Bezos with that Johnny really love and he fuck with hard and he can change that tire in 10 minutes and they telling him it's gonna be goddamn 4 hours, he gonna change that tire.
Jeff Bezos ain't getting out in that rain, Rob.
He gonna
pay somebody. He's gonna pay
Hold on.
Him and that girl on the side of the road. Him and that girl on the side of the road, and it's just them. It ain't nothing. And the people saying it's gonna be 4 hours before they get there. I put any amount of money on it. Jeff Bezos gonna change that jump for that girl, man.
Jeff Bezos gonna wait. Do you know how much Amazon gonna make in that 4 hours?
He might call a helicopter. Who knows?
A whole goddamn another car might pull up.
Hey, I'm just playing the advocate.
No, man, I get it. It's exceptions to every rule, right?
Yeah.
So I understand.
I'm say something today, right? Let me ask y'all this, man. I know Pookie's still on.
D, what up?
We talked about religion a couple of things before. So, all right, it's a story, right? Let me get it to you this way. It's a story with a guy named James and a guy named Sam. Story been going around. It's a book about it, the whole nine. Everybody tell you that Sam is the bad guy. Don't trust Sam. He's the bad guy. Blah, blah, blah. Manipulate the kids. Do the whole nine. But when you get the book and you read the story, come to find out, Sam just a slick talker. Maybe even could say he a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? But Sam ain't killed nobody in this book. But James killing a lot of people. And they're making all the excuses and everything for it. So when you read that book, after you read that book, who the bad guy?
It depends. To me, anyway, it depends. Because, like you said, kill, you ain't say murder. And some people deserve to be killed. I truly believe that shit. So what was his reason for killing?
I just use he used the example of this, and this is what I'm saying. He said, "Man, you read the Bible, God, the devil ain't kill nobody." You know what I'm saying? Say we go in there, Jesus kill a whole lot of people. Jesus kill a whole lot of people, but they want to tell you the devil the bad guy, but Jesus going on to kill it.
Well, one of the reasons I ain't real religious is because if you look at probably 80% of the wars that the world has had since the construction of the world, at least from what y'all tell me was the construction of the world, God damn it, religion been behind it in some way, shape, or form. Yep. And if religion is supposed to all the religions, I don't care which one you study, I ain't found one yet that tell you to be mean. God damn it, you supposed to be nice and love your neighbor and be cool. You know what I mean? Why the hell all this killing happening? Handed.
All right. Motherfuckers give you a beanie pad and blow your brains out of the same.
Like it's a comedian that told it's a comedian that told a joke that I just saw this morning. It's crazy that you brought this up. And he was like, they say the world going to shit with all this killing. But what the fuck you mean the world is going to shit? Like, we had 4 people on planet and the third person killed the 4th person. Murder has if you believe the Bible, murder has always been here, right? Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. It was 4 people. Cain killed 1/3 of the people that he knew. God damn it. You talk about murderers, God damn it. Like, murder has always been here. So to act like it's just like religion is crazy to me. Like,
could date someone atheist? Could y'all date an atheist person? An atheist lady?
Person that don't believe in God? I don't care what else you believe in, but you gotta believe in God to me. Like, you gotta, like, you can have whatever other religion you want. Like, you could believe in, like, you could be Islamic, Buddhist, whatever, but you gotta believe in God. Because if, like, as a black person, honestly, if you don't believe in God, then you gotta believe that we monkeys, like we they first cousins and shit. Like, how else did black people, like, those are the two. No. Those are the 2 explanations they give us for black people.
No,
we evolved from monkeys, or goddamn it, God made us. What the hell? And if you don't believe in God, then you believe that we came from monkeys. And I can't believe we came from monkeys, because if we came from monkeys, how come monkeys ain't still turning into humans?
Man, Dick Gallagher said, man, if you look at a monkey, we don't got no thin razor lips. Who got the thin razor lips?
I'm just telling you what they say.
Hey, Dick Gregory say, man, where do all the albinos go? Everybody had an albino in high school, and after high school, the motherfuckers just disappeared.
Well, they on Twitter now.
he said, where they go, man? You don't see them no more, no class reunions, no none of that. They just pop up. They pop up in high school, then they disappear. I say,
religion gonna always be a tough sell. It's just a tough sell, and the more information we get now, because like I look back at my parents and look back at my grandma and be like, you know, like some of the stories that's in the Bible, you 100% got to know is bullshit. Like, you got to know it's bullshit. We got to know it's bullshit. It's no way that this story adds up. There's no way. You know, because Rob, I got kicked out of Louise. Somebody kicked me out of Sunday school for this.
I think I remember this shit too.
I asked them, I said, did God create everything? And what's y'all answer?
That's what he said.
So he created evil.
Yeah.
And see, back then they kept telling me, no, he didn't create evil. So I said, how could he create everything and put evil outside of it? So he created something that he knew was going to destroy the world. Just think about it. He created something that he knew was going to destroy the world. He created the devil. If they say God know all, he knew the devil was going to try to take over before he created him.
Yeah, then it's like a sick game because now I created something, so you got to choose. They got to watch and sit back to see if you choose right or wrong, and then I get to punish you for choosing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you think of it like that, yeah. I mean, but see, that's why they don't like me to talk because I'm gonna ask them some shit that just, hey man, this just some of it don't make sense.
See, man, I'm a little more
I mean,
practical.
that's like I always say. Everybody get mad.
I'm a little more
Everybody
practical
get
with
mad
my
when I
questions.
ask about the. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
Cause I'm a little more practical with my questions. Like, so you really want me to believe that it was a man in a den full of hungry ass lions, and God was like, but nah, y'all leave him alone. And they was still hungry, and they ain't eat the shit out of his ass, knowing that he was an inferior species, and they could rip him. Man, who y'all talking to, bro?
I mean, I just go. You know, I always ask the question on here and everywhere. If I describe you and say you drunk some wine and your eyes red, you intoxicated, you drunk. And then they don't tell me Jesus wasn't drunk, but he was drinking wine. Every time he turned around, he got a cup of wine, and they say his eyes were fire red. I mean, what that mean, man?
Listen, man, they told me when Moses got the 10 Commandments, he was talking to a bush that was burning, that ain't had no smoke. Man, that man was smoking weed. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, y'all crazy. Y'all just told me words. And I was a nerd, and I always had, like, some of this shit just don't make sense. Like, a man lived inside of a whale.
Come on, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, a man lived inside of a whale. Nah, I'm cool on that. Come on, man. You gotta move. Okay, your ass, man.
Hey, Vaughn.
What? And then what's the story with
I'm
the two
still
fishes?
waiting. I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
About?
Call it out.
About what?
My next reading.
Oh,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing live reading. I think later on.
I think we got the witch. I think we got the. My bad. I'm all over the place. I just seen the.
Come on, man. Get your ass down.
What did you want to know?
What I want to know? All right.
I'm not doing live reading. That's a lot. That's a lot to do live reading.
Hey, my wife.
Hi, Veda. Just hit me up later.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Hey,
Tomorrow.
What Pookie say? I can't see it.
Oh, he ain't said nothing since last thing I said is to make it simple is their mindset.
All right, get your ass down.
Cure the comment I just seen popped up. I was looking at something else though. I was trying to, men have mood swings, and people in general have them. I agree with that too. I don't know what we was talking about. I was all over the place. I seen widgets. I thought it was gonna have my spin the wheel shit up there. Yeah, you right, Kira. Me had a it's a little joint on the we just got back to StreamYard, and they got some different stuff up here.
They absolutely do. We turn being in a man, being a grown man into something bad now, and so men, like, they almost expected to have mood swings. Not just that they have mood swings, they almost expect because the man who just put his head down and try to get to the finish line and block out all the noise, something wrong with him. He don't have no control of his emotions. He don't care about nothing. He this and he that. Like, we started making just being a man a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that alone. If you're a black man, for people to love you, you got to be like a superhero. You got to be like a superhero. Like, you have to always come.
Or they love the people that's on complete bullshit.
You have to always come through when people ask you. You have to be people's emotional pillow. People got to be able to be themselves completely with you, while you always got to be worried of people's feelings. You got to know people don't mean to hurt your feelings, but you can't never not mean to hurt other. Like, you have to, like, in order to be a black man that people love and respect, or you got to have a whole lot of money. You could be a piece of shit as a black man and have a whole lot of money and people will love you and respect you. But if you don't have a whole lot of money, you have to be a superhero. Like, You got to take everybody to work, and you don't need no gas money. You got to cook dinners on goddamn Sundays and feed people who don't even like you. You man, goddamn it, you got to be a goddamn superhero. You want people to respect you as a black man in this world. The black man, and I've said this from day one, the black man is the most disrespected entity on the planet. People will see a homeless dog and be like, oh, let me take him home and feed him and get him right. And people will see a homeless black man and be like, bitch, you need to get a job.
Hey, so
listen. Oh, go ahead.
That'll be a homeless guy, because a man won't be homeless, right?
Okay, I can go for that.
All right.
Okay, I can go for that.
That was funny. A homeless guy.
Nope, I can't go for that. Because no, hold on. Because sometimes being homeless, like, man, sometimes you just a motherfucker, like in back in our day, maybe. But today she can take out she can take out a 72 goddamn it hour restraining order on your ass and take the house that you paying the bills at, nigga.
Yeah.
They won't let you come home to that motherfucker. Get an injunction. You ain't in court for 6 months, nigga. You can't go back to that crib till the judge say something about that shit. Like, I get what you saying, but it's a little bit different now.
Hold on.
Hey, listen, I love the way y'all coming. I wish y'all guests would have been on.
I wish it came too.
Good topic. I'm gonna tell y'all what the name of his book was, and I
can tell you what it is. The name of his book is Bullied Behind Bars, a gay Christian Trump supporter goes to prison.
What?
That is the absolute name of his book.
Yeah.
Is that for real? Oh, you play so much goddamn. No, it's not.
That's the name of the book.
I wouldn't misrepresent him.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Absolutely the name of his book.
Yeah, he was.
So you can ask your question. What was your question? I feel bad now.
What's that?
You said you had a question.
For who?
Me. Didn't you say you had a question?
Oh, we said
anybody can fall on hard. When I see respect in the hood, like all of that. My bad. I was on another page trying to find the information on our supposed to be hell. I seen
no, and you absolutely right. It's a bunch of dudes that's trying to take the goddamn it, do the same thing to women now. Like, it's a bunch of dudes doing the same thing to women.
What's that, right?
What we were talking about earlier, I just got to the comments.
Taking the chick house. That nigga done called the police on her. She done went to jail. By the time she come out of jail, he got a 72 hour. You can't come back to this crib. He can go right back to the court and get an injunction and say she can't come back because he feared for his life until they actually get in the courtroom. Man, that shit might be 5 months. He ain't paying no goddamn bills. It's in her name. She gonna lose her crib, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy. Like, I be watching these court shows and shit. Like, man, shit be wild out here, bro.
I know somebody that happened to a patient of mine. He was he was mental health, and he met this girl, and she was playing with him, and then she said he hit her. He got arrested. She stayed in the house. She got him put out and all this stuff, but he was homeless. It took him a long time to get that place, and he was on medicine, and she took his medicine to make him, his symptoms get worse. And she was like, he hit me, and he was in the hospital. He's psychotic, and she took over his apartment for months and didn't pay rent or anything. He lost it, and he got that through a program, and it took almost a year for him to get it. That was terrible.
Yeah,
people play with people, man. I mean, it's just that simple. The shit's sad, but it's reality. That's why, man, it's hard. You can't let your guard down around certain people. Man, that shit seems so good in the beginning, and they're perpetrating and got a whole nother plan or motive. You know what I'm saying? I try to see old boy an email to say nothing, man. So it is what it is. I guess we're gonna go back and get our grief episode. Try to push our grief episode back for Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Once again, I'm gonna keep showing it. What did I say? Oh, Saturday. We done pushed it out longer because we took 2 weeks off and that was $5 raffle tickets. You can get $20 to get you $5 a raffle ticket, $20 to get you $5 to win the brand new Nintendo Switch. We will be raffling it off live Saturday, and we'll spin the wheel for one lucky winner. A couple people said they're gonna win it. You can't win it if you don't get a raffle ticket. You can email us, inbox us. You can send the cash out to LP Podcast, which is $ LP Podcast, and you can win your raffle. I'll be dropping the speed date sign up link shortly. And we got some questions in let's see.
Speed date? What's you got the speed date about to jump on?
Yeah, man, we're gonna try to do an episode, we're gonna try to do a show, and then we got the real deal jumping off at the cookout July the 25th. Clear y'all calendar, July the 25th is going down. Speed
like a plane crash.
Speed dating live on the set, boots on the ground contest, listener pleasure there, doing our things. We'll get some shout outs, show some love. Double XL gonna be hosting. Shit, I'm missing something else. Plenty of good food and everything. Good time. Leave that bullshit at home. Cause when embarrass your ass, you come out there at that bull. Question B. What'd you say, Brian? What up, Brian?
B. What up, bro?
What the hell? Who y'all been messing with? 2 words. I'm going. I don't care what you got. Oh yeah, that was on to some other stuff. I'm so far behind my bed. We know how to handle that. What's up, Brian? Him and Kira speaking. What's up, Queen? But yeah, so that's that. You was about to say something, Mike. I was trying to jumble all that up in there.
Man, like stick with us. Shit gonna get better and better every week, man. We got all types of shit going on. We got all types of shit going on.
Oh, also the book club. I forgot to mention that. I actually was supposed to have that up and running this week, but I had a lot going on. It'll be up soon. Shit, a week or two. The book club.
Let's talk about I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I ain't read a book in Wu Chow.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good one to start
What's a good
off.
read, man?
So it depends on what you like to read. I read this lady, her name Janet Ivanovich, and she got this book it's called the Between the Number series. It's called the Number series, and it's also got the Between the Number books too. Like they like holiday books and shit. But like she up like the Number series, I want to say she up to like number 43 in every title.
Man, you gotta come see me, man.
God damn, we was talking about you today, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. We was talking about you today. That is crazy.
Yep. I need a date to talk about. Yeah, I told you. Any day you want.
Who was that?
I told you. That's Kira. She said she wanted to. She actually wanted to get on tonight, and here it is. We had old boy set up, and he didn't come through. But I told you if you want a special date, you want to do something during the week, and whatever, just let me know. I tell you what, if you want it, we can set you up. We can set you up for Tuesday. I push the grief jump back to the following week.
Because we did get an email or two saying they can't do next week. I can go for that.
Come on, easy.
So I could put you up for Tuesday if you want to do that, Kira.
And she said she want to talk about what now?
Ebony Parker. I think it's a case of
research on that.
Oh, we'll pull it up. I figure out what's going on with it and figure it out. So
that's the teacher. That's the teacher, right?
I don't know. I ain't gonna say.
Is that the teacher, Kira?
She said good read is punishment
Hey,
without
look,
crime.
side note, right?
Mm-hmm.
ASAP Rocky with the pink pocketbook today.
Man, them dudes on the whole planet, man.
Hey, I think he got paid to do that, man, because the way he put the way he positioned that joint to see the logo, like that was an advertisement. I can't say what a nigga do if they offer him $1 million. You know?
Was that a gala thing?
I don't know. It was daytime, and he just
It was
walked down
ASAP
the
Rocky.
stairs.
He had a pink suit on or something.
No, he had a pink pocketbook, pink purse.
Oh, that's about right.
And so you know,
Yeah, so
I
we're
mean,
gonna lock you in for
the way he turned that joint,
All right.
I think
He's
it was
a guy.
advertising.
So
He's a
listen,
guy.
right?
Look,
So
he's
listen.
a guy.
So listen,
if at best he might just
Do
be
you-
a male.
a lot of
Right, Amel. Wait, easy. I wanted you to ask your psychic question since you were, if that was on my mind. What was your psychic question?
Um,
What was your psychic question? He didn't have no question. You didn't even have one, did you?
Yes, I did. Yes,
What's
I
your
did.
question? Was it personal?
No.
Any of you have a question?
no,
I could do two. I do two. I could do two answers.
All right.
What?
Nah, I was gonna make a joke. I really was.
Oh, what was your joke?
I will.
Never mind.
I don't even know what he, I just know him. I don't know what it is.
I was gonna say when I'm gonna get rid of this athlete's foot.
Never. Never.
wrong doctor.
That's exactly why I don't do readings online or nothing. Exactly that.
Oh my god. But I forgot.
See, a lot of my predictions just came true. So I'm like, I like when people tell me, like, oh my God, Vaughn, this came true. That came true. So that, it makes me feel good. I mean, I always tell people I have if you have a question, you can ask me, but I'm not like, I don't do it all the time. Like, I don't have that kind of energy to be sitting there, because some people will call you all day long or they'll get their family members. I mean, I had people, I had a coworker who said, hey, can I invite you to my house and all my friends come over, you give a reading? I said, hey, no. She said, okay. I said, no explanation, no. Because I'm not Miss Cleo. I'm not going to be up there.
What's your dog name?
Lennox. He's on my goddamn nerve. You see? Because he got mushed just now. Sorry. He gets his butt whooped. Lennox move. It's when he hear guys in the background. So he hear you guys' voices. And whenever he hear a guy, he feels like, oh, well, I can act up.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Anybody have a question?
That's fall under the term. Like, I'm one of them people. Like, this gonna sound so bad.
I got a question for everybody, but it ain't no psychic question.
But when it come to stuff like that, my answer always been like, I smoke too much weed for that shit. I don't want to know nothing. I kind of like for life to happen to me and not be worried about shit. Like I think when you put yourself in those positions, you put on like some white people smarter than me did a study and they said,
"Open your ass, Mike."
No, I'm hot. I'm happy. And I'm drinking Maker's Mark, nigga. Mind your business.
I thought you said Mickey. Mickey's
it's always been something to just dealing with life as it happened. Like, that's kind of special to me. Like, some people did a study and they said that, like, I want to say it was at Cambridge. They say 85% of the things that we stress never happened to us. Like, that's crazy. Like, if you think about all the shit they say stress do to your body, right? And they say 85% of the things you stress about don't even happen to you. That is crazy, bro.
And 100%, I can say 100% of that come from money.
Facts.
I can say 100% of your stress come from money.
A person who say money ain't everything either ain't never been broke or ain't never had money.
All right, listen, I got a question, man. So we just randomly yapping. This for the people in the viewing, they can answer it in the comments as well. If your younger self could see you right now, would you be proud or disappointed, and why?
Fuck. Who sent that question?
Hey man, I just came up with some shit. Let's get it
That
going,
is
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say I'm proud. Not financially proud, not fatherhood proud. I'm gonna say because I'm not on no hard drugs. Because I seen it all my life. And half 90% of my friends do cocaine, crack. Like that's my biggest. You did it, my nigga. You did it. Like I ain't never put no powder up my nose. My daddy was a crackhead. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's my biggest thing. Like I want the best daddy. I ain't never always had the money, but staying away from them hard goddamn drugs is my best caveat because I know what it did to my parents. My mama was drinking cough syrup in the 80s. Yeah,
The first
ask
lean,
Rob.
the first lean drink I ever known before it
Yeah,
came
my mama
popping
was
out song
drinking
and
cough
everything.
syrup in the 80s. I used to have to, at 8, 9 years old, I used to have to sit at the kitchen table and watch my mama nod, and I would sit there and make sure she wouldn't fall. And I still had to get up and go to school the next day. So there was a lot of pressure on me as a kid, and I didn't join no gangs. Like I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? I might ain't been the best in everything else, but that area of not doing them hard drugs, because a lot of us right now smoking in that bag.
Leroy say, "Stop telling my aunt business, right?"
Go ahead, go ahead. That's my first cousin. That's my real cousin.
Who want to go next?
Go ahead. It don't matter. Jump out there.
I could
I'm,
go.
I'm,
Oh,
I'm
go ahead,
thinking,
Mike. Go ahead.
I think a little bit of both. Like I think I'm disappointed in myself for a road where I was determined to do things my way, good, bad, and indifferent. Even though I knew I was doing the wrong thing, I still decided to do it. And even though I knew I was digging myself a hole in life, I still decided like I'm gonna do this way, period, right? But I'm also proud of myself because I accepted that and I'm dealing with the consequences of it. I ain't complaining. I have become a better person because of it, a better father because of it. And I truly believe like like the Sunshine Band, bro. I truly believe that this little light of mine, I be letting it shine. Like I really do. I believe like I can see the change in the people that I be around on a consistent basis, how I affect their lives in a good way. So I'm proud of myself for accepting my fate or accepting my calling in a lot of different ways. Like I don't make excuses for where I am in life because I put myself here.
That's right.
So I accept what come with that wholeheartedly because I know I did it. Like, man, we know I came from a good household. I ain't nobody make I made me go to the streets. I ain't have to go to the streets. I like the hole I dug for myself was a hole that I dug for myself, knowing I was digging it. You know what I mean?
Pops, I see your question. I'm gonna get to it once everybody finish
So
answering this question.
so I accept and once I decided to accept it and stop making excuses, that make you turn a corner to be the best human you can possibly be. And I've been on a pretty good road to that as a father, as a grandfather, as a husband, as a brother, as a friend, as a mentor. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
I agree. Same. I was gonna start with a different approach, but I'm gonna go with like you said. One, I go with the disappointment. Disappointing because I'm still dealing and working on one of my biggest weaknesses as a procrastinator. You know what I'm saying? I procrastinate a lot. A lot of shit I could get done, I procrastinate. I got better, but it should be further ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's still an issue in some situations where it shouldn't be. Um, More so disappointed at over my period. I had business opportunities and situations I should have took that I didn't. Even if I would have failed, you don't know if you don't take it. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of business opportunities I was scared to take, scared to fail. Shoot, I even had some situations where some people wanted to throw the money and they believed in me more than I believed in myself at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, with those are the disappointments. So, like you said, grateful or proud of we all had lives that we, like you said, I came from a good family and ventured down the wrong path and was out there. I never been to jail, never was on hard drugs, and a lot of those other things. So just to make that from our area, like we say, we all got friends since we've been Dwayne grade. I think we was in 8th grade, 9th grade, was getting kids getting killed 7th, 8th grade that we was dealing with. We know so. So to make that in these streets downtown is that. But the last thing that just popped in my head when you was talking, I'm extremely thankful. You know what I'm saying? As today marks 2 years from my near fatal accident. You know what I mean? So
wow.
it gives you a whole nother approach on life. It really make you look at things different. I ain't got to go down the road. You could tell a story and you could tell this, that, and the third, but shoot, Joe seen me. He know. Man, I've been through a lot. This joint right here was, man, had to fight. That fight, it was a fight. 14 days in there was the hardest fight. But then still, when I got home, it was a fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm still healing. I'm still doing things here. But as the people say, old people say, I'm on the right side of the dirt, man. I got another day, another opportunity. And it's a testimony. It's a story for somebody else to keep pushing, keep fighting. And that's that. That's what I got to say. And V, you can go ahead.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't change anything. I would just say I'm proud of myself. I mean, I consider myself a late bloomer. I felt like some of the things I probably should have had years ago, but I'm glad I stuck to it and did get it. So definitely didn't have an easy life. A lot of stuff I made harder on myself. Um, when you look back, you just wish you made better choices, but you had to make that choice so you could grow. So some of the choices I made, I needed to make that choice so I can grow, or I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I don't regret anything. I mean, I wish some things would have changed, and I always wanted my own family and things like that, but that didn't happen. I have everybody laughing because I would say all my nevers came true. Like, I never really wanted to own a house. I always wanted like a fancy apartment. I own a house. I never wanted an SUV. I got an SUV. I never wanted to be a nurse. I'm a nurse. I never wanted to be a psychiatric nurse. I became a psychiatric nurse. I'm like, what the? So all my nevers came true. I mean, every time I say I wanted a dog, but I wanted the brown dog. I said I never want a white or black dog, and my dog is black and white. I was like, what the fuck is this? So all my nevers came true. But
so you never want to be a millionaire, right?
I never want to be rich. And Nate, let me shut up. I'm careful. But I'm just very proud of myself because I believe in manifestation. I believe that if you can visualize it for yourself, I must say, if you can see it, you can achieve it. So, am I where I want to be at? No, nowhere where I want to be at. But I'm not far. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about where you guys been, you're not far. We don't know I don't know what my finish line look like. I don't even know really what my goal is. And success is not how much you make. Success is not even your title, your job. Success is when you're actually happy, to me. When you're actually happy with your life and in your life and the people in your life, that's success. It's not you have a fancy car, you got the newest this, you have that. Those are just things you have. Those are luxuries. Those are nice things you have, but that doesn't make you successful because you got $1,000 purse. To make you, but it looked good. I mean, my purse $1,000, but I'm saying, but it looked good. But I wish I had $1,000 right now. If I had to do it all over again, most likely I'd probably buy that purse again. But I'm just saying, still, it doesn't make. I mean, it's just a purse. I mean, it's a fancy purse, but it's a purse, But that doesn't make you successful.
Same job as the $5 purse.
Huh? Oh, I don't do that.
No, I say it's gonna do the same job as that $5 purse. Carry whatever you put.
Will it? But it really would. Yes, it really would. And let me tell you one thing. Back in the days in my 20s, my purses was $5, $10, $15, and I was loving those colors. Now they may have ripped in 2 months, but I love my little purse.
It's funny the things we buy, and I'm speaking on purses because we talking about. It's funny that $1,000 purse and that $5 purse was probably made by the same person in the same factory. Ain't nothing different in it, but the label that's on it.
I ain't gonna wrestle with that one.
The leather smells different. Okay, this smells like real leather. The other one smells like
that's all in your ears. Go ahead,
I'm
Mike.
just saying, but that's to me. Those things don't make you successful.
I want to go to your question, JoJo.
I want to answer JoJo questions.
Yeah, I was just about to go to it. Go ahead, start off.
He say, "Do you fear God?"
Before you start off, because I see the word God in front of me, y'all never asked yourself, why is God the reciprocal of dog? Or am I the only person that ever asked that?
I ask a lot of questions about the English language, bro.
Why is that the reciprocal of dog? The most powerfulest thing in the world that we know of, if you flip it around and say dog.
That's why they call me and dogs, I guess. Made in God. Okay. No, I'm just.
I mean, these questions I had as a child.
Go ahead, Mike.
Do you fear God? Do you respect God? I absolutely respect God. I don't fear God. I expect God to be God, however that is. I don't think you can. Oh shit, this is gonna sound bad to church people. JoJo, don't beat me up. I don't think you can love God the way they tell us we're supposed to love God and be scared of him. It's like a contradiction to me. Like I don't like the way they tell us we're supposed to love him. We're supposed to trust him without thinking about it. How can I be scared of him then? Like I don't think you're supposed to fear God. I think that's part of the ploy that they put out there. Be scared because if you do something wrong, God gonna get you. That's how they made people not run away in the middle of the night or try to stab Massa in his goddamn face.
Control and fear factor.
I don't know if you're supposed to fear.
Let's define the word fear.
Okay.
All right. Can you fear the past?
Can I fear the past?
Can you fear?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't afraid of.
I ain't afraid of the past because it's already gone. Yeah.
It's already gone. Can you fear the present? At this moment, right now, can you fear this moment?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, certain situations.
Fear is about the future. That's where fear comes from, the future. Not the past, not the present, only the future you can fear.
Why? But why would if I love God the way I love God, and I'm supposed to love God,
yeah,
God love me the way they tell me God love me.
Yes,
they say He love everything, right?
Yes.
God is love. Those are the exact words out the Bible. I don't know what, man, we can, I can read that shit a lot. Like, so why would I be scared of what he gonna do to me? Or what he gonna lead me to? Shouldn't be scared. I should be excited because I know he got me, right? I smoke pot weed. Man, just ain't a Sunday morning sermon or nothing. But why would I be scared of that? That's just basic common sense to me. Like, why would I be scared? I'm excited for where he lead me to because he lead me to some good shit. Even if it's hard. Even if I fall first, I know he got me because they tell me he loved me more than he loved anybody else. Right? And I know for a fact I give him all the respect in the world and I love him. Why should I be scared of that? In any way, shape, or form? No, I'm good. Like, and it took a long time, but man, I'm on the passenger seat to this shit. Not Jesus, God got the will, because I don't really believe the Jesus story a whole lot. Like, if you ask me what I believe in the Bible, I believe in the beginning God. And that's how far they go. I don't know about none of that other shit. I don't know if I believe that dinosaurs existed 30,000 years. How the fuck you know it was 30,000 years ago? That don't even millions of years ago. How you know the earth that old? People shouldn't have known how old the earth was till Adam was born, right? By the Bible.
So I asked the jump, should men fear God? They say it depends on how you define fear. In modern English, fear usually means terror or anxiety. But in the Bible and many religious traditions, fear of God means something close to deep respect or awe and reverence, not being scared like a child afraid of a monster.
Okay, so by their terms, then I do fear God. Because I am in awe and reverence. Like, I can't explain how I can feel wind, but I can't see
it. And when they say they find dinosaur bones, right? Wouldn't it be radiation on them?
What fuck them shits come from? I don't believe in none of that history shit, bro. Like, it's a lot of that shit. I'd be like, y'all lying. Like, goddamn it.
I do want to go to Africa though. Like, that's
flight just long.
If I ever can make it somewhere, I want to go to Africa because I want to
take almost a whole day of flying, bro.
But I want to see. Like, I got to see them pyramids. Not reading Rainbow, not Channel 15, WHR. I got to see these because I looking at them gonna be a totally different thing to me. Like, yo, they really
another question.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I want to go to street smart or as a relationship. Let's go to this relationship one. What's one red flag that you ignored that you will never ignore again? What's one red flag you ignored that you will never ignore again?
Cheating. Somebody cheat in the beginning, and also a liar. If they lied that one time, most likely going to keep lying. If you catch them in that lie in the beginning, and it could be something simple. If they lie about something simple, they lie about something big. So those are two things that unfortunately, look past, which I shouldn't have. So that would be my two.
But truthfully, right? Just asking. I don't know. Some people different. Of course, everybody on here gonna say no to a degree. But when most people now that you're older, it's probably different. But in your younger days or whatever, when you was whether this person was cheated or whatever you said, and you said liar, when most times when people meet people, they lie about certain things and they don't give them everything up front. Don't we all lie in some type of way? When you avoid certain things, you hide certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And they ask, and you say
lying about like let's say someone
you say no when the answer could be yes. Okay, here's a simple thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't putting you out on the spot, but you don't a female on here. I wish it was mud. Every female. Here's the one question right here. When any man asks you about your body count, you gave him the true answer.
Not many men even ask that. How many people? I mean, do you actually?
I didn't say whether it was 1, 5, 10, or 100. When it was asked, did you get it?
I'm like, you want to know? I'm like, listen, I'm about to be 50 next month, so I've lived. Okay, so you want the real number? I gave real numbers. Shit, their number was high as mine. So
hold on. The question
who's
is,
the real slut bucket? Both.
hold on. The question is, you really know the answer?
Hey, one day I'm not telling my business. All I'm saying is one day I lived, okay? I lived. And I listen, I don't feel nothing bad about it, baby. Listen, we talk about regret.
It might be good.
I'm experienced.
It's good you know the number.
I'm very experienced. Let's say that, okay?
I'm quite sure it's a lot that can't remember the number. They're going to forget a few.
No, I mean, I think a lot of people I think most people have a good amount. You know, I mean, these days, the way it's just, I think a lot of people.
It ain't hard. Listen.
It's not hard. I mean, because it's very easy.
It ain't getting hard to get ran through. And I ain't talking about you.
Ran through?
I'm just talking about in general. Men can't get ran through, so I'm talking about females. And it
men get ran through.
Nah. The man do the running through. He don't get ran through.
Not all men, honey. Some men got that thing ran through.
Those ain't men. Once again, those ain't men to me.
That's not. What? Let me go on mute.
Nah, be real. He's a male, but he's not a man. That's my opinion. So, with that
being people tell their body count. I mean, I feel like the person. I think in the beginning in your 20s, people lied about little things like that. But I mean, no one asked that. Like, I haven't had a guy who asked that in years. Be like, yo, can I ask you a question? How many? I'm like, what? I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, does it matter? I mean, I want to know. Does it matter? Do you guys ask? Like, would you like to know how many people your lady slept with? Is that important to you?
Yes.
Me personally. Yeah. Here's the thing. It do make a difference, but I'm not gonna ask a question that I know you 9 times out of 10 gonna lie about. So
there you go. You don't want to know.
It ain't even.
Go ahead, let me let Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay. Because you a medium, right? And for the most part, and so you.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we want to say. Let's say I'm gifted. You're
gifted, right? So, quote unquote, people say soul ties, right? Soul ties. So, wouldn't I want to know? Not remove my gender, remove a male or female. Wouldn't you want to know? Like, hey, you XY. Don't tell me if it's over 20. Put it that way. It ain't. I'm gonna ask you for a direct number. Don't tell me if it's over 20. Oh my God!
Ain't nobody in our age range telling you over 20. Ain't nobody in our age range gonna tell you shit.
You know what I asked? I asked experience. Like I say, so tell me what you have done. Like things like that. What have you done?
It ain't hard to get.
I asked experience. I really don't ask the guy how many girls or ladies. I just go, what's your experience? Like, have you done this, that, or whatever? And then if I hear the kind of women he dated, I'm like, okay, he have a type. Like if he always dating ladies who always fighting and this and that, I'm like, he feel like he mess with wild women. And it sounds like, and if he doesn't use a condom, or if he's like if you just meet somebody and y'all like, let's say in the first, second, third day or whatever, and he's not having a condom or whatever, you're like, this is something he does. You know what I'm saying? So some people just by their actions you could kind of tell. But I don't ever ask. I haven't asked the guy in years on how many people he slept with, because I don't know if I really want to know. I just kind of want to know your experience.
So I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answer to.
I mean, let's say he says 3.
Like, hold on.
3. I'm like, ooh. Like, I mean, honestly, I've heard a guy.
Hold on. Just let me finish.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Is there really a number a motherfucker can say that you gonna be like, yeah, I'm cool with that? No. So, like, man, like, again, we stress shit that don't got nothing. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Me either.
I don't even give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about how you interact with me. and how we groove together, and all the rest of that shit don't
That's the
matter
question
to
to ask.
me.
The question
I
should
don't
be,
believe in soul ties and soul mates and shit. I don't believe with all the shit God got to do that He took time and was like, you know what, man, I fuck with Joe in the day. I'm gonna take the time to pick make the perfect person just for Joe. I think y'all become perfect people for each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all work towards that. So I don't like I don't believe in none of that goofy shit. Like I told y'all, I don't believe in love and shit. I think that's like romanticizing shit.
yeah, I think
Right?
we asked the wrong questions, honestly. The question we should ask is, do you have your health record? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have asked that. Like, do you
I
know
see.
if you HIV negative or do you have herpes? Like, those, I'm being honest, those are questions I do ask and do ask for proof.
I believe if I believe I need to ask you about your health record, you probably ain't somebody I want to have sex with.
No, those are good things to ask. You should
Yeah,
ask
you gotta
that.
ask. It's 2026. Well, you married now. You
No,
married. I'm in a relationship.
no, I
You have to now. If you a single
Don't you want to
person,
know if you dating a diabetic? When
no,
you want to know if somebody has
no.
hypertension, just in case something happened?
Why would I put all that stress on my life? What if I don't even want to be with her? I just want to smash 2 times. Why I gotta know she go get goddamn it dialysis on Tuesdays? Goddamn it.
Well, you can take her. Smash it.
What the hell? No.
Let me go back to the soulmate thing. Let's just get back on that, okay? Let me get back on that. Do I believe that God took his nice, mighty time, his wonderful, mighty hands, and made people for people for people for people? No, right? But do I believe that there are kindred spirits? Now, see, we all believe in something different. I believe in past lives. I believe that we lived here before. That's where that stuff came from. Oh, she has an old soul. We just was taught over the years not to believe that stuff. But guess what? We've probably been here before, you know,
Yeah.
and you could have had that spirit, that same soul years ago. And you could have just traveled, you know. So I do believe in things like that. I do believe
Okay,
that
so
there are,
let me
I'm not going to say soulmate, but it's called kindred spirit.
let me pick at that, right? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
Okay.
question. Would you date outside your race? Any
Yeah,
race?
I'm not, I mean,
Hold
okay,
on, hold on. Just answer the question.
I don't want to.
Okay. Would you date the same sex? Because see,
I don't want to. No.
because the way I
No.
look at it is, if you believe in soulmates, then that can come in any shape, size, or form.
That's why I said kindred spirit.
You
Did you hear
goddamn.
me? I said kindred spirit. It's a difference. There's soulmates could be your sister, your cousin, your mother. Same, your best friend could be a soulmate. I said kindred spirit is different.
I think we missing soulmates from what I gather now. I think we missing
It's different.
soulmates. You
It's
missing
called kindred
soulmates.
spirit.
Listen, let me speak on what I think from soulmates.
Mhm.
I think if you mixing soulmates with what comes after you lay down and have sex, you know what I'm saying? Your spirits and your souls entwined. That's what making your soulmate. That's why they say you shouldn't have sex until you married, because that person's soul, DNA, and all that becomes a part of your body. Now you become that person's soulmate. That's what I'm starting to look at from what I see more. Because
that's a soul tie. That's a soul tie.
See, I believe different. I believe they say you shouldn't have sex till marriage, because back then, when they made that stupid ass saying up, the only way a man knew that the babies was his is if his wife was a virgin.
Well, you
That's
could
the
have been
only
the first
way.
to hit it. Don't mean you was the only motherfucker to hit it.
Huh?
You could be first to hit it. Don't mean you the only motherfucker to hit
No,
it.
for the first babies. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like that was
Man, them
like
right behind. Them
like her.
they go right behind.
No. I'm saying before, like think about it. Before DNA test, the only way a man was to believe that those babies was his was to believe that his woman wasn't with nobody else.
But it was a different time, I think, back then too. I mean, like I said, when you saw those things where the ladies wore the long, nice skirts, and like you said, slips, women wore slips. It was just different type of energy back then. Now it's so free. I mean, everybody say. I mean, like you said, I'm sure it was same sex back then, but now it's like okay being same sex.
Why you think it's so free? Why you think it's so free now?
But that's
It's very sexual. First of all, it's easy. Listen, you don't have to. You can watch porn right now.
That's kind of why it's fucked up. Yeah, like, but see, there's a thing. Like, I'm about to say something out loud. The same way there's a women don't need men movement because we get our own money now. Like there's a men don't need women movement because that nigga got porn at his fingertips, and he ain't willing to put up with the same shit he was willing to put up with when he was horny. 3 minutes after he done got them at watching porn and yanked on his Peter Whacker and shit. And it's, man, there is a real move. Like, men don't, like the same way women don't have to put up with men don't have to put up with women no more.
Sad though to hear this even said. Isn't it sad?
Because think about what they made traditional marriage out to be for men was you go pay all this shit and do all this man shit, and sex is the goddamn price for that. And man, he can sit in his car and turn on one of these goddamn sites and yank on his own goddamn Peter Whacker.
Or he just get a 40 ball up. He ain't even gotta do all that.
Get a what?
Get a 40 ball up.
What's that?
Shit.
A 40, is that a 40 ball? What is that? Oh, that's prostitute?
That's
or pocket. Is that gel talk or something like the pocket? What is it?
$40. You going to pay the prostitute, going about his business.
Oh, I know some guys who've done that. I mean, they were honest. They was like, I get prostitute. Because that's the question I asked guys. Have you ever had a prostitute?
Less headache. As the saying, they say, man, the free stuff costs more than the prostitute.
Yeah.
Take all these dates, wine and dine, and do all that, and she gonna hold you out for 6-7 months while she still got old boy across the hall beating her back out and beating her back out. Oh shit, it happens, you know it.
But
I don't know anybody.
But I was thinking about this today. Like the kids at the school I sit at, right? Yeah. They be in full relationships with people and don't have their phone number. They only got their Instagram or Snapchat or goddamn it, TikTok. That's the only way they communicate. And when one of them don't want to talk to one, they just block them on social media and shit. Like, we don't even understand their world, right? But then we also let the world sexualize everything. Like, there's nothing in media that's not sexualized in some way, shape, or form. And because of that, these kids think that's the way to move. Like, babies be having babies for a bunch of reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is, like, I remember coming up when they didn't have like they couldn't have bra commercials because they weren't gonna show a lady's breast inside of a bra. Nigga, there ain't a TV show that don't come on that don't show somebody naked ass at least one time during this series. Like, it's just like there's a gay relationship on every show that come on.
Is that a bad thing?
Depends on what audience you trying to reach. And if kids,
I just say this, right? When we was watching regular TV and it wasn't gay, every show didn't have couples on it kissing and doing all this extra shit on the regular. But as soon as the LGBT started, now that's got to be seen on every show. Like
every single one.
All the hidden agendas, all the, like, I don't know. Like, goddamn, we can't have nothing just regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, and yeah, that's what they pushing. Just like the demonic shit. It's LGBT and demonic shit. That's all that's being pushed. And I don't fuck with the demonic shit at all.
Do you think being LGBTQ, I think, do you think that's demonic? Do you think that's a part of a demonic spirit that's attached, or that's a bigger.
I didn't even get to that yet. I just left
think-
it at. But
I
I'm
think-
just speaking on the two things that's
Oh,
being pushed. I
think
didn't combine them.
I think it's part of an agenda over the last 20 plus years, though. There has been.
Hey, but like a dude say, why all these alphabets? Why you just can't say gay? Like, if the L word mean lesbian and the G word mean this,
that's a gay person.
He said when you break down all of each one of them means. So I don't know. I'm just like shit. I ain't know what them shits mean at first. You know what I'm saying? I thought somebody was playing Scrabble.
It creates more money. That's it. That's all it does. It just create more money.
It make everybody feel like this world is this country is determined to make everybody like.
Not everybody.
If you a heterosexual human in this country, you are the minority, man. Yep. If you a dude that like girls that only believe that there is dudes and girls, if you are a girl who like dudes who only believe there are girls and dudes, you are the minority.
Charles White say they want to call me gay because I ride in the car listen to R&B by myself. But yet they want to be 6 or 7 of them on every drug that make them horny and me hard. And they want to hang around with all dudes. But yeah, I'm gay. I said, man, he ain't pointing on with that. Like,
well, I'm gonna speak. I my daughter is gay, so you know what I mean. That's my child through the end. Now I've said this, and I've said it 1,000 times. If it's a heaven and hell, and if she going to hell, I'm going with her.
Oh.
That's my child. You can take everything from me off this earth. You can't take my DNA. I can have a car, house, home, money. You can't take my DNA. So it's a very different perspective being a parent of a, LGBTQRS child. Don't get me wrong. I love her to death. She mad. It's just like we talked about it. Huh?
Yeah.
LGBTQRS, really?
Yeah.
That was
what I mean.
Some new words jumped out there.
It's an agenda. Like they say 40% of all of Netflix has something to do with LG. 40% of everything that's on Netflix correlates to the LGBT community.
And let me say this. I don't care what people do when they in their bedroom. Like I could care less.
That's where it's supposed to stay, in your bedroom.
My only issue with the movement is you turn what you do in the bedroom into your identity. And now I have to identify you with something. I don't have to know who you want to have sex with. I don't care. You're not trying to have sex with me. But the moment,
it's okay for you to do that, and I gotta respect it. But you can't respect my opinion that I ain't with it.
But the moment, I can't identify, like my wife used to work with a person who identified as they, them. I would have called that person by their first name every time we had to talk to each other. I had to talk about that person. I would never call one human being they, them. And the moment they started, it was bad to me way before then. Like, you can look it up. It was an interview on CNN, and I want to say it was like 2008. And they said that it was a group of people in the LGBTQ that was trying to change the term babies to babies, meaning as soon as a child was old enough, the parents to speak, the parents were going to ask the kid what gender it wanted to be. And then it was going to have gender. I swear to God, bro. at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I saw that shit like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Because you telling me a kid, child, or whatever don't know and ain't responsible enough to drink or smoke till they're 21, but they can change their identity at fucking 12. You know what I'm saying?
Make it make sense.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
It doesn't make you can't buy a cigarette till you're 21.
You can't buy a lighter without showing your ID, but a child can determine his sex, but can't determine when it's bedtime.
So
you still a parent. You still a parent and say, "Ah, you got to go to bed at 9 o'clock." But they can come in there and say, "Hey,"
and I'm gonna tell you what they did to people like me, which really pissed me off about it. If you don't agree with it, they put the term phobic behind it. You transphobic. You homophobic. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not none of that phobic. God damn it, I don't care what you people do. But you don't get to infringe on my right to say I don't like that shit either.
Either Autobot or Decepticon.
That shit crazy. Oh my God. He homophobic. Man, I ain't scared of none of that shit. Fuck you mean? I ain't home of nothing. I don't have to agree.
I think
again.
And then my mom, I wouldn't want my child to make that decision. Even if they were like, "Mom, if I had a son and he said, "Mom, I identify as a girl," I would not have him wear dresses. He would not wear wigs. I'm sorry, he's gonna be a boy. In this house. I mean, that's just me personally. I don't think I would let my son wear dresses at 12 and 13. That's me personally. I mean, I'm not knocking other parents. It's just that you want to be gay at 13. Okay, I can accept that, right? But you're not going to be wearing heels and lipstick, not on my count. No. That's not me being a bad parent. I'm trying to keep your black ass from being jumped, and, no, you're going to respect my rules.
So let me ask this, right? You say it's okay for your child if he say he want to be gay at 13?
I would be sad, right? But I would accept that. I would ask my child, is he or she sure, right? They're going to counseling. Huh?
Is it okay for your child to join a gang at 13?
No.
Why?
God damn it, because I said no. Okay. I have to explain it to that kid, right? But no, but my child is right. No, but listen, it's an identity.
No,
but let's just say your kid.
But you're gonna say no. You're saying no because you're saying what's best
bad. Okay, because gangs are usually because gangs are usually associated with being bad, right? Gangs are bad.
Not all.
The Bloods are good.
So again, I get it, and like, I just don't understand why it has to be your. Like, who you want to sleep with has to be your identity.
Right.
Like, are you a good person? What up, Joe G? Like, are you a good person?
Like they're a girl inside.
Really, like who you do what you do with in the privacy of your own crib ain't got nothing to do with me.
When you're a
teenager, they feel like they're in the wrong body.
Listen. You're a teenager.
Yeah, I'm tired of this broke body. I need some millions.
When you're a teenager and you're a young adult, shit gonna change and swing all the time. You learning so much. You learning to grow an identity. That identity you're gonna have at 13 ain't gonna be there at 15. So allowing you to change your sex and do all this at 13 is ridiculous. Now what happened when you're 17 and you realize you made a mistake? Now you want your meat back and it's cut off.
No, see, I won't do that. Hold on. That's what I said.
I'm not saying you. I'm just speaking.
That's what I said. I don't agree with that. I think that's a terrible. Me personally, I think that's a terrible thing to give your kid consent to change their body part. No.
So is it wrong? So is it wrong for a parent to say, "Listen, I understand you may feel you want to be gay, but in this house you're going to be this way until you out on your own." Is that wrong?
No.
Now, here's the thing.
I don't think that's wrong.
And I had a conversation with people. Who got very, very, very upset with me about this, right? Mm-hmm. People was like,
I probably got 2 minutes, y'all.
That's your child, and you being a bad parent if you don't accept their actions, right?
Hmm.
I then asked, are they a bad child by not following my teachings? Like, don't they have an obligation to me like I got an obligation to them?
Because here's the situation. I didn't want to be religious. I didn't want to choose to be a Christian, but I had to go to goddamn church. I had to sit there and listen. I had to do this because that's what my parents did. It wasn't no option. You know what I'm saying? In their house, this I'm going to church. Whatever I'm gonna do on my spare time when I'm free, that's that. You gonna do this in this house.
Yeah, you're not gonna alter body part. We're not gonna get stuff cut off and all things like that. Like I said, my kids say, "Ma, I feel gay." I'm like, okay, whatever, right? But you're not gonna bring a boyfriend home at 13. You wouldn't even if you wouldn't bring the opposite sex home at 13. You know what I'm saying? Or things like that. But all I'm saying is that I can accept my kids saying that they're gay. I can accept that. Even if she said they feel transgender, I'm just not going to allow you to dress like a woman leaving my house. I'm not going to allow that.
They can't just be confused. Like, why we just can't talk to them? They confused.
I would do my best to do that. I would put them in counseling, but I know in real life these things happen. So I can't probably pray to gay out my kid. That might just be who they are, and they might grow up and go back to the opposite sex. Who knows? But at that, I'm trying to so they won't commit suicide or anything like that. I love my kids, just like Easy said. That's your DNA. That's your child. I'm going to love my child, right? But the rules are, even if it's a girl and she said, "I identify as a boy, I'm gonna wear my pant boxes. Don't buy me panties and things like." She's not gonna tell me that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wear bra and panties. You're not going to tape your stuff down. I might let you get a haircut, but you're not going to, what I'm saying, have your pants hanging and this and that, thinking you're a dude. And no, just like I wouldn't do it with my son, he could not wear poom poom shorts and stiletto boots and things like that. Not.
I got a question like this. I always ask and I said, should they be teaching sex education in school? How can they tell you when it's appropriate to teach your child about sex education? That should be your job as a parent, because we all have different beliefs, different ways, different things we're gonna allow and say. So, like now, sex education, if they teach and understand it, it's gonna be full of alphabet shit and everything in there.
Yeah. So me personally, I believe if there's any way you can stop it, you shouldn't let your kid be raised in the public school system first.
I agree.
Second, I think the school that you send them to, you got to know what their agenda is based off that sexual education. Because as they hit teenage, to some degree, you have to have some sex education. They got to know that sticking that thing in there can lead to a baby. They have to know that. Like,
disease and all types of stuff.
Right. They do. But, and I'm always worried about the next generation, and like, the way my mama put it to me and my brother was, the day you make a baby, your life ain't yours no more. So
you got to start at about 8 years old now. That's 100%. You got to start at about 8 years old now, literally.
Yeah,
literally.
But I don't think the school should. I think you should be getting it at home at 8.
Here's my situation. Here's what I say. Just thinking, and I could be wrong. This could be wrong because I ain't gave it no thought. When you said 8, it just made me think. The moment you give them a cell phone, you need to start having those talks. Because everything gonna come across that phone. Everything. And they got access to everything. Our days we had to go find Playboy magazines or look for a disc or a tape. They got everything at their fingertips right there, And I hate. Listen, here's another thing that I hate. I hate parents be so fucking naive and stupid and be like, oh no, not my child, and this, that, and the third. You knew how sneaky and fucking naive you was when you was a kid and your parent ain't know the shit you was doing. Now,
So
multiply that a couple times more. That's what they into.
Check me
you
out.
didn't even have access to the shit they got access to.
Me and Truck had this conversation all the time. Think about the people you grew up with during their teenage years having porn at their fingertips. How many of them niggas would be Freaky Friday niggas, bro? How many of them niggas would be done went to jail for pulling that shit out in the mall, pulling on it?
Yeah.
Man. We be acting like these kids don't have nothing going on, bro. It's a lot. Man. So imagine if think about what I'm saying. Think about when you was 14, yo. Think about if every time you got one of them mysterious ass in the classroom, goddamn it, Woody's, you had porn at your fingertips, bro. Man, niggas might have had all types of charges, yo. Niggas would have, man, these kids got a lot more to deal with than we give them credit for. They got porn at their fingertips 24 hours a day. That's why he don't get up to go to school in the morning. He was whacking that shit all.
One of my mamas came to me. She was like, "Y'all must be working my boy hard to practice. He be taking 2-hour showers." I'm like, "Shit, he working hard at home. It ain't practice." Yeah, he done found out something new. He going crazy. Your shower hose might be listening.
I'm going to take a shower. Goddamn, you just got out of the shower.
And look, and we had to rewind the tape back to the pod our big brother left it at.
We couldn't get caught, none of that shit. Like
we had to rewind it back to the pod that he left it off at, so we won't get in trouble. Now all they got to do is go to the bathroom.
Facts. Like that is.
We had to have an empty house.
The parents leave them in their rooms. Don't even go in their rooms. Man, you know my
mama. Go in the room.
Listen, she gonna bust up in there. Ain't no knocking. Ain't no none of that shit. This is my house. I pay the bills. I ain't gonna ask you permission and wait at the door 4-5 minutes every time I'm about to come in. Oh, those seats. Yeah, they don't know nothing about that, Joe. But yeah, so I don't know, man. It's just a whole different. It's a lot, man.
It's a lot.
At some point in some households, the parents are the kids and the children are running the show.
So that's the fact.
I see it all the time. I said, "Oh, you think you the parent? Ain't shit. I know who." On the end of the table, very nice, very nice. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm done for the night.
Yeah, man, we 2 hours in.
Brother Matt ain't get on. Brother Matt, we'd love to know what's your reason why. But shit, it is.
We was ready for him too, boy.
Yeah,
we actually did some research. We had some questions lined up. Did some studying, all types of good stuff for you to explain to the people and introduce your case, talk about your book, the whole nine.
Yeah, because I went and looked at a podcast he was on, and I was like, okay, yeah. He was on the dude, what is Dave Head or some joint? He was on the Black Dude podcast too. So I went and looked at that joint. Yeah.
We might need to get Vaughn on here and have her. And you getting in the speed dating, Vaughn? On July 25th?
I may. I just met somebody. We'll see.
Oh, you just met somebody?
Yeah, we'll see.
Tell them they better make things tight before the speed dating episode.
Right. When is speed dating again? Is next month?
July the 25th. We probably do a
cigar bar.
We might do an episode before then. So,
did you meet him? Did you meet him at a cigar bar?
I met him right on Facebook. What do you call that? Online dating.
Facebook Marketplace, he had some shit.
Right. Not marketplace, the online dating. The online dating. We'll see how that goes. This is new, so I don't know.
Man.
So as of now, I'm going to speed dating. Do you have a bunch of guys? Because I have a friend. I got about 2 friends who want to go.
Listen, no, we're gonna put it out. We need it, yeah. I'm gonna trying to get
You have somebody for my dog, Lennox? If you got some ladies for him?
He'll help anything. Your dog.
Well, he has taste, right, babe? But yeah, I want to go.
To that
Hell no, when the lipstick come out, goddamn it, he a hump on, goddamn it. A teddy bear.
I know he's trying to hump on my friend. I don't know. He got neutered. I got my baby fixed. I don't play them games.
Oh yeah. Man, y'all fucked up. My man chopped his nuts off. I
had to because he was tearing up his pillow. The pillow was pregnant 18 times. No. And then I didn't know that the dogs leave semen. It was come everywhere, all in my living room. I almost threw the fuck up. I couldn't do it anymore. It was all in my living room, come everywhere. All in my living room. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I almost bust my ass going down there. I said, what is that? I started screaming, and he was just out of breath, and the pillow was. So I was like, we done. He got him snipped.
Hey, nigga say.
Was dirty. And then one part, I think I have it on video. When I had the pillow upstairs, he was young too. He put his foot on my dresser and had one leg up, humping the pillow. I said, where you get that from? Put one leg up.
That's what
that was the real doggy style. That was the real doggy style on the pillow. But he had semen. I'm telling you, it was stuff all in my living room, and he was not. It was everywhere. I almost fell. I knew that was the limit. Isn't that right?
What you say, Joe?
Huh?
Joe, what you say, Joe?
Nigga say, yeah, man, I got my brother porno boogie. The pages was stuck together. Asked that nigga, what you trying to get the bitch pregnant?
Say good night.
Oh man. Hey, look, yeah, we got to try to get dude back. So next week we gonna do.
I gotta reach out to Cure, make sure she want to do it.
Okay, and then we'll push the grief jump because I really want to talk about the grief jump because I wrote a little poem / story, and it's called 8 Words from Suicide, and I really want y'all to hear it. I really want y'all to hear it. That's the episode I'm really waiting on.
Yeah, we're gonna push that because listen, man, grief affects us all different. Ain't no timetable. We all grieve from different things.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a teddy bear.
Some could be, it could like an animal. Some could be an animal, and other things. So the grief process is a little different. So we definitely need to talk on that. Hopefully, man, that episode was really had a lot of buzz going. A lot of people was reaching out to. I think at one point in time it was like 20-something people trying to get on. So we had I had to break it down into 10-minute slots. 10-minute slots. We was gonna give people, you know what I mean, for the 2-hour window, 10-minute slots. We had a grief counselor.
What kind of dog is that?
Golden Doodle.
Golden Doodle.
Golden Retriever mixed with poodle.
What?
Yeah. Some people put some shit together. Golden Retriever mixed with a poodle. Golden Doodle. You know what I mean? Maybe mixing shit.
Yeah.
It's a popular dog. Very. He bad.
Sometimes they have the domination.
So when we was growing up, what did we call dogs like that?
Mutt.
So, but now they expensive dogs.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. Yeah, black people, we'll flip anything. Yeah, black people, we'll flip anything.
I don't think we created a golden doodle.
Yes, we did. We had a lot of
You think we put some...
Man, we breed all types of dumb shit back in the day.
I saw a breed of a poodle and pit bull that was gross. It didn't even look right. Wow. It didn't even look right. Who did that?
Motherfucker get his sheep
Oh,
try
you
to
got
fight,
the bar.
try to fight
Huh?
pit bull. Motherfucker get his uncle sheep and try to fight your pit bull.
My dog got in a fight with a pit bull already.
He be like, I'm telling you, my uncle got a mean sheep down there. He a rumble with one of them pit bulls.
Yeah, my baby always arguing. We can't even go down the street. Listen, I live in a good area, but it's nothing but dogs around here, and they all argue with each other. It's like the projects for the dogs around here. Now, it's the projects for the dogs. And he one of the leaders. He bad. So, but
He from New York, son.
nah, he's from here. Okay, he is a mess. He is. I think he might think he. I don't know who he think. I think he think he a pit bull sometimes because that's the ones he be trying to fight. I'm like, are you crazy?
Hey, Mike, I had recorded my outro. I was trying to have AI doing it. I typed it up. I had a version of AI doing it and saying it, but he was saying it too fast.
They hunt for domination. He hunt. I don't know. He hunt for combination. It was everywhere. When I say it was all. I'm traumatized. Okay, I'm traumatized. It was all in my living room. My mother sitting in the living room trying to. Mommy said she was trying to have a drink and smoke a little J, and she said she saw that shit. I was like, my God. He didn't have any. No, he did it right. You know, he just don't give a damn who was sitting there. He was just humping that pillow, and he wouldn't stop it till he came. So that's how bad it got. Beginning, he was just humping and he'd stop, but after he did that first come. He never stopped. I'm that serious. He will hump. And if you try to take that pillow away, he tried to fight. I had to almost punch him in the face a couple of times because he would not want that pillow. I had to throw it away when he was asleep. Right. It was just terrible.
Yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. So come on. Hey, listen, as always, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Next time,
hit the button.
Like, click, subscribe, share. Like we say, the website is up. Don't forget to leave a voice note, video message, whatever you need to say or do on there, and we'll add those during the show. But any last words, anybody?
Good night. And maybe I'll do live readings if that's like a topic one day. If people really kind of want to
just for a little like it ain't gotta be the whole show.
Like 5 minutes. 1 minute. Right. Look, 1 minute.
Maybe like a 15-20 minute window. Yeah. That's probably like 3-4.
Just let me know in advance. Yeah. And I'm not able to read the questions, so it's probably easier if we had a couple of questions already and I can barely see the questions. But one day after the grief.
If they come in, I'll just put them up.
After the grief one. I think the grief is really important.
Yeah.
But good night, everybody.
May the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the wings of destiny carry your love to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep listening with pleasure. And we always appreciate y'all. Peace.
2 fingers. Peace.